What do you want now?
Any chance of a cup of tea?
In a minute.
And a biscuit.
What should we say? Nothing. She won't believe us. Shall I rip it up? We can't. My mum won't know. Mr. Crosby wants a reply. Well, I'm not giving it to her. Well, I'm not. You're the oldest. We're twins, Davy. You're the oldest twin. Is my mum in?
No, not yet. You're home early, aren't you?
We got sent out early because it's Christmas. Yeah.
Michelle!
We can make yourselves useful then. Take that up to Terry. What have you got here?
Look what I found. Alan, who used to live here, he fixed them up between the house and the bungalow last Christmas.
Oh, very nice.
I think we might do the same this year.
Well, they mightn't like them next door.
Of course they will. I'll get Pat to fix them. What's all this then?
They're Ralph's cards.
What, all of them?
Yes. I've put ours over there.
Is this all we've got?
Well, how many do you expect?
There's still plenty of time. 6 of these arrived half an hour ago.
We never get more than 10.
Of course we do.
When?
The year before last. We had dozens.
Harold Cross.
Anyway, how come his cards have come to this house?
How do you think?
You've got a mate in the post office.
I've had all my mail directed here. You don't mind, do you?
Of course we don't. The only thing to do in the circumstances, isn't it, Harry?
What do you mean it's not your fault?
It wasn't.
You've been sent home for fighting.
They were picking on us.
Who were?
Billy Thompson and his gang. There's 6 of them picking on us because of our dad.
How long has this been going on?
Since he got sent to jail. Our George had a black eye. Auntie Betty had to put some ointment on it.
If he knocks on that ceiling once more, I'm going to break his other arm. What's it say then?
Just read it.
I hit Billy in the stomach and he fell over in the mud.
Well, what did you expect?
I didn't expect them to be sent home for sticking up for their father. I'm going to go down to that school tomorrow.
Do we have to go back?
You see, they're frightened to go to school.
Well, you can explain all that to the school attendance fella.
When is it he's coming?
Tomorrow. And then maybe we'll get to the bottom of all this.
We don't want to go back. Mum, Billy said he'd get his big brother on us.
Not when I've seen him, he won't.
Are you going to hit him?
Just go on upstairs and get a wash. Go on. I'm going to have to clear Georgie's name. I can't go on like this.
Look, you'll be out in a couple of months. People will soon forget.
Yeah, but the kids are suffering in the meantime. As if having George locked up wasn't enough.
Mrs. Marie Jackson,
Yeah, that's right.
I'm from the Social Security. About your claim. Can I come in?
Oh, yeah, of course. Come in. Oh, this is my sister.
How do you do? Well, Mrs. Jackson, what a very nice house you have.
Harold!
Good God, woman, do you have to shout like that?
What you doing?
You can see what I'm doing. I'm putting cards up.
Well, I don't like you standing up a ladder.
Oh, I'm only 2 feet off the floor.
Well, you might have a funny turn and fall off and end up 6 foot under.
You're the only funny turn round here. And stop creeping up on me.
These are last year's.
He's not to know that, is he? That's why I'm doing it while he's out.
But that's cheating.
Look, you can tell him we came late this afternoon. Pass me one up.
Ralph won't believe all these came this afternoon.
Look, I'm putting 6 up now and I'll put the rest up tomorrow.
Well, you won't fool him, and well, you know it.
Oh, he's not that smart. He thinks he's smart. Getting his mail redirected here. Well, he can just go and get it redirected back.
Well, he will when he's ready to go back home.
And as far as I'm concerned, that's any day now.
You're just jealous because you haven't got as many friends as he has. Always has had. I wonder why.
Pass us a card up, will you? Where's he gone anyway?
Well, he said he was going to get us something for Christmas. Something we'd all enjoy.
And how does he know what I'd enjoy?
I wish you'd try and be more friendly. It's a sad time for him.
It's not a very happy time for me either.
Oh, you're a proper misery.
This is a fine time to start knocking.
I'm dead uncomfortable.
The fella from the socials downstairs.
I didn't know, did I? Look, when you fixed me pillows for us, they've slipped.
It's all right to me.
You're not lying here, are you?
God, I wish I was. Any sleep on that sofa. There you are. So that's more comfortable.
Yeah. Can you pass us that paper up as well?
Anything else?
Stay and talk to us for a bit.
Just told you that fella's downstairs.
Well, he's come to see Marie, not you. You had a word with Celia?
What about?
About me starting back at the two-lier when I'm fit.
Ah, well, it never came up.
But I asked you to have a word with her.
It was very difficult one way and another. Customers kept coming in and that.
Well, ask her to come round here one night this week, then.
Yeah, okay.
It is important, Michelle.
I know. Look, I better go down. Anne-Marie might need some support.
Well, she won't miss you for 5 minutes.
So you own the house and you don't have a mortgage?
That's right.
More than a lot of us can say these days.
It was paid off with insurance money.
And you've no outstanding debts?
I don't believe in getting into debt.
I see. Do both Mr. Sullivan and Miss Jones reside here?
Yeah, but it's only temporary.
Still, we have to deal with your claim as it stands today.
What difference does it make?
I take it they both receive an income.
Well, Mr. Sullivan, he's on the sick.
And receiving benefit?
Well, yeah, but...
And contributing to his keep?
Yeah.
What about your sister?
She pays the way for her food, but I don't charge her for her rent.
Then I strongly advise you to do so.
Well, she's only staying with me for a bit, until my husband gets out of...
Where? Out of where, Mrs. Jackson?
prison.
Even so, she'd have to pay rent anywhere else. We do assume that she's paying it to you.
I've just told you that she isn't. I will get the money, won't I?
Won't be up to me.
But you've got to allow it. We've no money behind us. It all went on the court case. What am I supposed to do? I've got 2 kids.
Well, all I can tell you is that should your claim be disallowed, you do have the right to appeal.
But that could take weeks. What am I supposed to live on in the meantime?
If your circumstances should change, you can make a fresh claim. But believe me, Mrs. Jackson, if you could see the conditions some people live in, you'd consider yourself very well off indeed.
And that's it, is it?
Good day, Mrs. Jackson.
So?
He says we're not entitled. I'm not going to get any money.
How do you mean? Don't know about George, don't they?
It's on account of you and Teddy.
What?
I'm supposed to ask you for more money.
But didn't you tell him we don't really live here?
Of course I did.
Well, then.
Just because we don't live in a slum. I'm going to go down there tomorrow. I'll see his superiors.
Well, I suppose I could give you a bit more.
We're going to need that money to help George.
Well, like I said, I could give you a bit more. A few pounds a week while I'm here.
A few pounds?
He's not my husband, Marie.
Oh, well, if you begrudge it.
I don't. It's just that I might need that money. What with Terry being laid up.
But what am I going to do?
Well, maybe they will allow your claim. I mean, you don't know, but well, worrying about it is not going to help.
I've got to do something.
We've been through bad times before and we've always managed, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, but...
Do you want me and Terry to move out?
No, of course not.
Well, I've told you we'll help all we can.
What the hell?
Give us a hand, will you?
Are you trying to get that in here?
No, I'm flying a kite. Help us, for God's sake, or I'll do myself an injury.
I'm not having this in my living room.
I don't have you. I can't shut the front door. It's freezing out here.
All right, all right.
Well, what do you reckon?
Do you really want me to tell you?
It's good, isn't it?
Well, I've seen some daft things in my life.
Well, graduate's a bit big, but don't worry, I'll soon fix that.
Hang on a minute. He's going down the twist after that. Did you know he was fetching this?
No, he said it was a surprise.
Well, I've got another surprise for him. It's not coming in.
Oh, Harry, he means well.
And what's more, neither is he.
Good grief. It's like a battlefield in here.
Haven't realised the time. All this is for Bolton's anniversary on Wednesday.
Dare I ask what's for the Collinses tonight?
Don't panic, there's a casserole in the oven. Where did you get all this from?
I bring seasonal gifts. Compliments of the various firms who are hoping for Petrochem's contract.
But that's fantastic.
Bribery, pure and simple.
It's a duck.
Well, if I'd known it was going to have that effect on you.
Oh, you must be psychic. The Boltons phoned 5 minutes ago to say they'd changed their minds about having a goose and could they have a duck instead.
Oh, you never believe who sent it.
Well, whoever it is has earned my undying gratitude.
That fellow David Davis, the one who tried the old pals act on me.
Well,
He obviously doesn't give up so easily.
well, he saved my life. Now, listen. This is what I'm giving the Boltons for their dinner party. Melon gondola, watercress soup, duck in grapefruit sauce, green bean celery hearts and Duchess potatoes, zabadiglione or fruit flan and cream, cheese and biscuits, coffee and mince. Well, what do you think?
It'll cost you a fortune.
The important thing is to build up my reputation. Then I can put my prices up.
You can't do all that all on your own.
Of course I can. Mind you, it'd be better if we had a larger freezer. Then I could prepare more dishes in advance.
Ah, well, I think you better wait and see how things go. You might be taking too much on yourself.
Oh, but I'm enjoying it. This is something that Lucy might have taken an interest in.
On the other hand, she might have had one of her tantrums and spoiled Christmas for everyone.
Oh, I'm sure she wouldn't.
I think she's got a lot of growing up to do before we can rely on that.
Well, next year, perhaps.
Next year. Are you sure you wouldn't like to give the Boltons one of these? I've got a caseload in the office.
Yeah, be made up, isn't it?
Oh. All right, mate.
All right.
I thought you might like to borrow his portable.
Oh, great.
Over here, do?
Yeah, it's sound.
Can you plug it in down there?
Right, mate. I thought it might take your mind off your reach.
What else?
Under the plaster. Murders you, don't it, eh?
Don't remind me.
Better than in hospital, though, eh?
Oh, yeah, no chance of getting better in there.
Hey, don't tell me. I know all the jokes. They wake you up just to give you a sleeping pill.
It's true they do, and the food's awful.
Well, you probably weren't hungry enough.
I was starving. Why do you think I kept asking you to bring me in sarnies? And I would have done anything for a pint as well.
Hey, if I'd only known, I could have seen you right.
Hey, do you know what? You know if they'd had the chippy down the corridor, they would have made a fortune.
Yeah? Yeah. Let's give this a go, see if it works. Oh, look, would you believe I've gone and left the area at home. I better nip back and get it.
Well, I'll come over if you like. Save your journey.
No, it's no bother.
No, I'll come over.
All right, then.
You finished with that?
Yeah, wasn't very hungry. It's nearly as good as the hospital. Good luck, that.
Give it here, then. I'll bring your breakfast up at 5:30 in the morning, shall I? I won't be long.
Right. Hey, thanks a lot, Pat.
It's a pleasure, mate.
Which one is it?
You'll be doing that every 5 minutes.
You don't expect me to leave them down there, do you?
It's a monstrosity. He'll have to go. Have you told him yet?
Not yet. I don't like.
If you don't, I will.
Well, that's the dishes done.
Oh, Ralph, you shouldn't have.
Oh, no, I believe in pulling me weight. Aye, that's the trouble with real trees. They do shed their needles everywhere.
And Edna can't be sweeping them up every 5 minutes.
I don't mind.
Well, I do. Look here, Ralph.
You leave this job to me.
Look, Mr. Sheen.
It's no bother. I always did it for Grace. She loved a real Christmas tree.
Did she?
Oh, yes. I'll always remember her face last Christmas when the tree was all lit up.
What a lovely memory for you.
One of her few places in later years. Anyway, that's why I thought you'd like one. You do like it, don't you?
Oh, yes, we do, don't we, Harry?
Yes, it's nice. Very nice.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I couldn't reach.
Come on, leave that to me, will you, kid? Answer that door, will you, she?
Oh, you're getting very bossy, Bobby Grant. Oh, hello. Janet, isn't it?
Yes. Is Bobby in?
Yes, yes. Come in.
Hello.
Hope I'm not intruding.
No, no, not at all. Did you want a word with the Christmas fairy?
Yes. Sorry to bring work home to you.
Hey, oh, it's all right. Sit down.
Do you want a brew?
Oh, I wouldn't say no. It's about the Cheryl Potter case.
Oh, yeah.
I heard this afternoon that you knew the man involved.
Who's I? I wouldn't say I knew him. Why?
I thought you might be able to give me some idea about his character.
What do you mean? Does he make a habit of going around pestering young girls?
Well, does he?
No, not to my knowledge. That's not the sort of question you're going to be asking him, is it?
Only if absolutely necessary.
Wouldn't have your job for a big clock.
It's a job that needs doing, though.
You say so.
Yes, I do. But I want to be sure of my facts. If there's any chance that this girl led him on, I want to know.
What, you mean Dwyer could have said no to her? So she's made all this up just to get back at him?
It's a possibility. I have to consider it. Oh, thanks.
You don't automatically take her side, then?
My job is about equal opportunities. The trick is to persuade both management and workforce that this has got to come.
Take a good few years yet, though, love.
You might be right. But to do that, incidents like this have to be fully investigated, not just passed off as boys will be boys.
Yeah, but suppose she led him on.
Then you lose the case. I'm perfectly aware that sexual harassment can work both ways.
You're not just a women's liber right or wrong, then?
Do I give you that impression? Oh, come on. What we have here is a situation where one member of the workforce is being bullied by the other.
Bullied?
And the fact that one is male and the other female is neither here nor there. Don't you agree?
How do you know that if you really love someone?
Don't ask me. I've made too many mistakes.
I think I love Terry, but I can't help feeling there should be something more.
Like what? A career?
Well, what I'd really like to be is a beauty consultant.
So?
I don't think Terry'd like the idea if we got married.
Don't marry him then. I often wonder why anybody does.
But you were married though, weren't you?
I still am, technically.
What was he like?
Who, Ian? I thought it was terrific before we were married. I was only 20. What did I know?
Was he a doctor? Anything like that?
No. Ian was a furnace worker at Ravenscraig, which gave me a hell of a thirst, which made him hell of a handy with his fists, especially with me.
Sorry, I didn't know.
You got a ciggy?
No?
You don't need one.
Oh, no, of course I don't.
I know how you feel, but reaching for a tobacco crutch won't make things any better.
I wouldn't betting that if I were you.
You trying to give him up?
Well, she's done it before, stacks of times.
Pat's trying to help me this time. Part of his duty as a disciple of Eve.
I think I might need them soon. Terry's driving me to ciggies and booze the way he's going on.
Rubbish. A good night out is all you need.
You never change.
What'd you say we all go out tomorrow?
Well, I don't know what Terry'd say.
You're not married to him yet.
You're right. Okay, it's a date.
Yeah, all right, why not?
Marie! Marie!
What?
Is Michelle back yet?
What?
Is Michelle back yet?
No, she isn't. And don't keep calling me every 5 minutes.
Well, I want to go to the loo.
Again?
Oh, that's not funny, Marie.
Oh, come on then.
She's been gone hours until we went for an aerial.
And what do you expect me to do about it?
Nothing, Marie. Nothing.
Right. How did you come to get this sort of a job, then?
You used to work for the Equal Opportunities Commission, didn't you?
In their research department. I really enjoyed it. And before that, I did industrial relations at Warwick University.
You're very well qualified then.
Bit different on the shop floor, though, love, innit?
Challenging.
Oh, it's that all right. But the way things are, some of the lads might be reluctant to work with a woman, you know, with so many men being unemployed.
It's always a problem dealing with people's ingrained prejudices. That's why I need all the help I can get. Can I count on you?
Well, yeah, if you think that's what it'll take.
Well, don't sound so enthusiastic.
Well, I'm not, I can't. Oh, don't get me wrong, love. I wish you all the luck in the world. But ingrained prejudices are not going to disappear overnight. Until they do, well, we're in for a long hard struggle, aren't we? And some of us more than others. Any more tea, Shay?
Yes, please, love.
I thought you were only going to be 5 minutes.
Well, I got talking to Sandra. Here, Pat sent you these.
You've been gone for nearly 2 hours.
Well, you weren't going anywhere, were you?
That's not funny, Michelle.
All right, so it was a long time. I'm not tied to this bed, you know, or you either.
Did you get the aerial?
The what?
The aerial, you know, that's what you went over there for.
Oh, Terry, I forgot. I'll just go and get it.
No,
Well, I'll only be a minute.
that's what you said before.
Well, what's the point of having a TV without an aerial?
Leave it. I don't want to watch the telly now anyway.
Well, what then?
I want to talk about us, about the two liar. I mean, I am going to have a job when I get out of here, aren't I?
Make it sound like prison.
Am I?
You'll have to talk to Celia about it.
Well, I've been thinking. And I want you to ask her to come round here tomorrow night so we can talk it over.
I can't. Not tomorrow night.
Why the hell not?
Because I've arranged to go out with Sandra and Pat.
Oh, great, and I'm supposed to stay in here all on my own.
I have got a life of my own, you know. We're not married yet.
Michelle! Michelle!